Greetings, I'm Tim of Govberg, and welcome to the world of Hublot. Today, I'll be your guide to the features and facets of the Hublot Big Bang Unico titanium, 45mm in alternately brushed and polished titanium. This timepiece embodies the latest iteration of Hublot's Big Bang case form with Hublot's landmark manufacturer Unico caliber. Now, starting from the clasp and working our way in, you can see that even the clasp is substantial and thoughtfully detailed. Now, blazoned with the Hublot marquis on the top, twin trigger release. Again, not friction fit, both triggers must be released to open the clasp for maximum security on the wrist. Now you can see inside the titanium swing arms, even here, attention to detail lavished on the components, even where they're rarely seen, with the Hublot swing arm blazoned on the underside of the clasp, and a clever minderless system that tucks any excess strap underneath the body of the clasp to keep it unseen once the strap is sized. Again, very clean and aesthetic. No stone left unturned. Now, the aesthetic composition of the watch includes a natural vulcanized rubber strap. This has been a signature of Hublot since its very first models in the early 1980s. A revolutionary in the fusion of metals and rubbers, Hublot continues to advance the state of the art. You'll note the texture, the two planes in which the strap advances toward the flow of the lugs, how it tapers to greet the flow of the lugs in the shape of the case, and on the underside, supless against the wrist with natural rubber. Moreover, the watch features a clever automotive-inspired buckle system, a quick release for the strap that allows both changing your shoes, which is to say, fitment of different straps, and deep cleaning of the strap and case, and it goes back in as easily as it comes out, buckling with a reassuring click and absolute security. Now, you'll also note that in many ways, Hublot is all about taking the machine and bringing it from the inside out. In the modularity of the case form, all in titanium, you can see its polished highlights on the flanks contrasting with the satin finish on the top. You'll note the same treatment on the bezel. You'll note the polymer inserts contrasting with the metal. And you'll note two sapphires, not one. When you stare at the deep, open-worked dial of the watch, you're looking through a sapphire on top, but then you're looking down to a second sapphire that bears the sub-registers as well as the numerals and indices on top of the Hublot Unico caliber. The idea, just like the case, which is designed to evoke a machine under construction, the movement itself is almost completely unencumbered by anything. An open-worked dial, a porthole, properly speaking, into the soul of the watch. But you'll note that legibility is outstanding. Unlike conventional skeletonized or open-worked dials, it's easy to tell the time at a glance, and the chronograph, again, available at easy reference, center seconds, and a minutes register at 3 o'clock. A skeletonized date sits within the minutes register, and constant seconds is visible at 9 o'clock. Now, of course, it features full luminescence for easy legibility at night. You'll also note elements of the chronograph included in the dial. In many ways, the Unico was built upside down, so conventional elements that would normally be obscured on the caseback, such as the chronograph drivetrain, you'll note the movement of the column wheel at 6 o'clock, the engagement and disengagement of the lateral clutch at 7 o'clock. Again, Hublot took the machine, turned it inside out, and brought it out for the enjoyment of the owner. Now, you'll also note the pushers, fashioned after automotive pistons, and the mechanical imagery continues on the back, where you can see the caliber 1242 Unico in its glory. Automatic winding, it features an outstanding 3-day power reserve and an automatic rotor that's been extensively skeletonized, so you get most of the benefits of a manual movement in that almost everything is visible at all times. It doesn't suffer the typical pitfall of automatic movements, which are often half obscured by their rotor. Moreover, the beautiful finish of all bridges and plates speaks to the level of attention to detail lavished not just on the appearance of the watch, but by the appearance of its movement itself. Now, it's unique in many ways because not only is it a chronograph, it's also a flyback chronograph. So you can press the reset trigger at 4 o'clock, reset and restart the movement to time 2 consecutive events that occur in rapid intervals. A quick sequence, perhaps 2 runners passing a finish line or 2 cars around a track. That's the advantage of the flyback mechanism. Now, the watch also features a sophisticated combination of materials in the movement, not just in the case. Materials fusion is happening here as well. Ceramic high-efficiency rotor bearings are unlubricated and sealed for life, and the pallet and escape wheel are both rendered in silicon, able to operate unlubricated for long-wearing durability and efficiency in action. Of course, a sports watch for surf and turf, this watch features 100 meters water resistant with a screw-down crown. You can see this and the entire family of Hublot model lines on our website, govbergwatches.com.